Welcome to Dropouts Advice. If you want your advice question answered, email us at dropoutsadvice@gmail.com. It's in the description and on the screen. Obviously, Jared put it on the screen. So this was sent in to us by Anonymous. We'll keep it anonymous if you want us to put your name in it, or we'll put a fake name.
I'm excited. I haven't heard this question.
Good.
It says, I have a friend who's a girl. We've been friends for a while, and one thing I've noticed is a lot of other male friends make advances on her. I made a deal with myself that I'd be a male friend that she wouldn't have to worry about or make moves on. I'd just be her friend. I didn't realize I'd eventually start to have feelings for her as well. There's a chance that she has feelings for me too. We have great chemistry. We have made passing comments about dating, but that's all it's ever gone. What do you recommend I do? Stay a loyal friend so she has a male friend that she can trust, or take my chances and risk not only in friendship, but her ability to trust male friends in the future?
Ooh, okay, first things first.
Good question.
She's a smoke show. He's like, everybody's hitting on her. He's like, I wouldn't. Sounds like she's got a great personality too, because he knew she's a smoke show, and he's like, I'm not going to do anything. And then he's like, I talked to her. I'm in love.
Oh, this is good. Hold on. I'm racking my brain over this.
Okay, so he wants to be the only guy that doesn't usually hit on her. Maybe it's because he doesn't want her to feel like she's just,
like another piece of meat, like all these other guys think.
Or maybe she's overwhelmed by being courted. Maybe she does have, like, fair. Not necessarily a piece of meat, because that's just like physically sexualizing her, but maybe, she's just queen bee. She's that girl. Everybody wants to get a little taste
queen bee.
Little taste of the honey, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So I think initially your thoughts, maybe that's the reason you guys have had passing comments of being attracted to each other, because you're the one that hasn't initially brought up that, hey, I have interest in you, and maybe that's what makes you attractive.
That's very true.
So I get a little worried that if you do bring it into that realm, she would be less attracted to you.
Okay.
But then that gets you to the friend zone of what you technically first wanted to be in.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of angles to...
Yeah. So he definitely has feelings for her. Is that what was established?
Yeah.
Okay. Or is he just like, oh, I could?
No, he has feelings for her.
He has feelings.
But
okay.
He's like, should I just suppress them and just be a friend? I would say yes initially, but he's getting the passing comments as well. It sounds like of mutual interest.
That's like, I think right now you're in the long game.
You got to play the long game.
You got to play the long game.
Even if you got a short thing, you play the long game. You know what I mean?
Exactly what he said.
Exactly.
So yeah, you got to play the long game. I think, keep waiting it out. And like obviously being friends and stuff, but if she's making those comments, and if you guys are like having those passing conversations about it, that it's definitely like a seed in her mind, like the idea of you two being together is there.
Well, I still think you can have a very mature conversation. If you're that close, you can sit down and be like, hey, I've noticed maybe this isn't it to you. Like, I've always thought of you as a friend, and I don't want to be the guy that romanticizes you like every other guy does, because I know maybe you just want a friend in your life, but we've made passing comments to each other, and I just want to see what was in your mind, because if I want to continue respecting you going down this friend route, and you don't have any feelings for me, then I'm gonna stay true to what I felt, but you are an amazing person, and if I'm going to explore that with my mind, I want to make sure you'd eventually be on the same page, or you are on the same page, or whatever it is there, or these just like fun, flirty comments. Because if they are, that's totally fun with me too. I just don't want to make sure I get the wrong idea,
Perfectly put. I was building to that, maybe instead of what? Why is this a bit now? No, that's exactly what I was building to, is that like, just have a mature conversation about it, because communication solves everything. But like, I was going to say, before you just like rush into that, like maybe the passing comments turn into like, just like little conversations that like build and build and build. And then you get to a moment, like, I don't know if I would jump into that right away. I would definitely think about.
Well, no, it's got to be it's got to be the right moment. You're not out there hanging out with the boys, the girls there. Ha, hey, you love me? Possibly. You don't do that. It's a intimate one-on-one. You guys are having a conversation. Yeah. You're just like, hey, I've been meaning to ask you something, and don't take this like I'm leading in any direction. I just kind of, it was on my mind. I want to make sure I have the thought before it flusters into a little bit of a forest fire. You know what I mean?
Stop slapping me.
Slap me then.
I don't want to.
Oh, you do off camera. You slapped the hell out of me off camera.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. I said you hit me right here.
Because you were punching me.
I was attempting
And I pushed
to.
you off. I didn't slap
I was
you.
bobbing and weaving. You're so strong, though. You're a big old man. You wanted to.
I did not.
interlock
I
fingers.
did not want to lie. You were the one going for it. I was trying to Karate Kid you, wax on, wax off you.
You can wax me anytime you want.
All
Or
right.
hot wax on my back. What?
What is your
What do
problem?
you mean, what?
So yeah, have a mature conversation, play the long game, be there for her regardless of whatever she says.
Maybe you found your wife. Okay. I should
Maybe,
say that.
I mean, the
shouldn't
best
say that.
relationships start off as friends.
Would you consider Alyssa your friend?
I do consider Alyssa my friend.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Jared's going to try to spunk the assistant.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
Sounds like she's pretty adamant. If she says that while you're with her, what do you do?
I
Respect. the
yeah,
no.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That's not gonna
Hey,
happen.
Alyssa's mom, so sorry that Jared is coming on to your daughter.
I'm
Don't
not
worry, I'll
coming
protect
on
her
to your
with all that I
daughter.
can. And she is absolutely running through men in this city. All right. If you stay till the end and you are a guy
So
between
sorry.
25 and 31, get in my DMs if you want to date Alyssa.
There we go.
She needs a man in her life, and she's down just to have a little fun.
no.
So she's also down to get married, but she's also down to get ran through. So
Holy shit.
we're totally joking, Miss.
Aliberti?
I feel like I remember her maiden name, and that's a little creepy. All right, see you guys.
You just had to make it weird at the end, didn't you? Saying that Alyssa's gonna get ran through? That's crazy.
Do you not want that? Oh, she does a little bit. She's off camera. She'd be like, "Thanks so much, Dad. I can't wait for those big boys to be hounding on me."